everybody. Welcome to the Market Views update for 17 July 2018 from Brokerage Free. Let's have a look at the important points from yesterday's trading sessions. Markets ended on a bearish note. Foreign institutional investors sold shares worth about 625 crores. Domestic investors sold shares worth about 70 crores. A bearish belt hold pattern was formed on the daily charts. In other news, PC Jewelers was down by about 30 points yesterday. Let's have a look at Nifty. Nifty opened at 11,018 and closed at 10,936. Nifty made an intraday high of 11,019 and a low of 10,926. The markets swung by about 93 points. The markets closed down by about 82 points, down from the previous day close of 11,018. Support levels at this point of time for Nifty is around 10,905 and 10,870. Resistance levels for Nifty is around 10,992 and 11,051. Support levels for Bank Nifty is at around 26,573 and 26,473. Bank Nifty resistance levels at this point of time is around 26,860 and 27,045. Let's have a look at belt hold pattern. This normally happens during an uptrend. The open and high are almost the same. The close and low are almost the same. There is little or no upper or lower shadow. This signals a reverse in trend from bullish to bearish. This candle by itself is not very reliable, and we need to consider other indicators and analysis for confirmation of trend reversal. Let's see this belt hold pattern in a chart. As you can see, this in this chart, the market Nifty opened at 11,018, 11,019, and that was the high for the day. And after that, it started steadily coming down and hit a low of 10,926 and closed at 10,936. So there is no upper shadow, and also the lower shadow is very less. This basically happens in an uptrend. If you see the last 4 or 5 days, the markets have been moving up and up from roughly about 10,700, and it moved till for a high of about, it even crossed the 11,000 mark. And after that, at the end of this bullish uptrend, this pattern starts to get formed. So this basically could indicate a potential trend reversal. Let's see how the markets evolve today. Long build-up happens when people open long positions, because of which the price increases and the open interest also increases. Yesterday, the markets went down, so we have only about 3 stocks in this list. Wipro, Hindustan Unilever and Yes Bank. These are the 3 stocks that appear on this list. The price difference is marginal. The change in open interest also is about 2.77 for Wipro, and Hindustan Unilever, it's 1.61. If you're trading in these stocks, please take note that people, in spite of markets going down, have taken long positions in these stocks. Yesterday, because the markets went down, we have a very long list of stocks in the long unwinding list. Long unwinding happens when people who have held long positions have exited their long positions. HDFC Bank tops the list with change in open interest of 4.85%, with a marginal price difference of 0.55% down. Reliance has a change in open interest of 3.38% with percentage range of 2.15%, with a difference of 23.6 rupees. We also have Vedanta on this list. We have Hindustan Petroleum Corporation, Indian Oil Corporation also on this list. We have State Bank, which is currently trading at 251.6 rupees with price difference of 2.39%, which is 6.15 rupees. So this list is long, as you can see, and if you are trading in these stocks, please take note that people have exited the long positions in these stocks. Short build-up happens when people open short positions, and because of which the price will decrease, the open interest will increase. We have Dr. Reddy's Labs, which has a change in open interest of 5.83% and a percentage change of 9.74%, with a difference of 225.9 rupees. Lupin has a change in open interest of 3.24% with a percentage change of 5.8% in its price, which is 47.45 rupees. We have other notable stocks, Ultratech and Hindalco Industries, Adani Port, have a significant change in their prices, percentage prices. So if you're trading in these stocks, please take note that these are the stocks people are building short positions. Short covering happens when people who have short positions close their short positions, because of which there is a marginal increase in price, but the open interest decreases. We have Kotak Mahindra Bank with a change in open interest of 4.68%. The price difference in all of the stocks seems to be marginal. Infosys with a change of 1.17% in its price and a change of 1.52% in its open interest. So if you're trading in these stocks, please take note that people are exiting short positions in these stocks. Let's have a look at the world markets. The American markets were up by 0.18%. Dow Jones, but S&P 500 was down by 0.1%. Canadian markets were down by 0.37%. Mexico up by 0.1%. Brazil up by 0.08%. Chile up by 0.41%. The European markets were largely on the negative side as yesterday. The Indian markets were down by 0.8%. Europe down by 0.32%. France down by 0.36%. Germany up by 0.16%. Switzerland down by 0.15%. The Asian markets also were largely on the negative side yesterday, except for Japan, and Japan was up by 0.6%. Hong Kong down by 1.16%. China down by 1.07%. Mumbai Sensex and NSE Nifty was down by about 0.6 and 0.74%. Singapore Nifty at the time of preparing this report was around down by about 15.5 points, which is 0.14% down. If this is to give any indication, the market should open somewhere around the same range and should be range bound or probably go down a little bit. Thank you for watching this edition of Market News Update from Brokerage Free. Invest wisely for a better future. Good luck with your trades. Thank you.